Hey Mannix, I think you have a valid point. I mean, I'm not a Christian myself, but I do know that everyone fears death. It's just human nature. And the fear of death itself would prevent Christians from being more careless than an atheist or somebody else with a religion. I believe that the religion gives them faith and courage so that they may do sometimes difficult tasks that the war, may call upon them. Ugh. And if they are trained for the military, they are trained not to be careless in rough situations. That's at least what I always thought. I may be wrong, I don't know. And they are not going to be less afraid than anybody else. Like any person, they would try to protect themselves and the ones around them. Because the adrenaline would kick in and tell them that they need to get out of there, and they wouldn't be hearing a voice in the back of their head saying, it doesn't matter if I die, because their adrenaline would kick in and tell them, I have to live, I have to save these people. And also, these Christians still have people on earth that they care about, like, their family and friends and maybe lovers. They would try their hardest to stay alive so that they could go back home when all is said and done to reunite with them. But yes, if something horrible were to happen, like being shot, for instance, I believe that, faith would kick in so that they're not afraid of death. Because being afraid of death can backfire. It can make you so scared and so worked up you can't think normally, and it can make you extremely, extremely dysfunctional. For example, I had a niece, and she was stuck under ice. My sister was right next to her on the pond, but she was so afraid that she froze up, and she didn't try to save her at all. But I ended up helping her because I had faith in myself. I had to run all the way across the yard and pull her out. And I didn't have faith in God, but I did have faith in myself. Christians who have faith in God usually have more faith than others because they believe God is of greater power than themselves. So, yeah, if that faith of God in themselves kicks in, they would most likely give them confidence in rough situations instead of fear. But, however, they wouldn't be totally fearless because fear is in human nature. So, because they have confidence, they're able to fight in the war and save themselves and others around them, if need be. But they're also cautious because of the fear.